The year was 334 BCE, and a young Alexander stood on the banks of the Hellespont. With eyes filled with ambition and a heart throbbing with the dreams of a united empire, he crossed into Asia for what would be one of the greatest military campaigns in history. Born in Macedonia, Alexander had been tutored by none other than Aristotle, instilling in him a love for knowledge, strategy, and the arts. Yet it was his father, King Philip II, who had built the foundation of the army that Alexander would use to carve his name into the annals of history. The Macedonian phalanx, a formidable military formation, was the backbone of his forces, complemented by agile cavalry units that executed precision maneuvers under his command. Alexander's character was a tapestry woven from threads of bravery, intellect, and an almost divine sense of destiny. He inspired his men not only through his strategic genius, but also by sharing their hardships, often fighting alongside them in the front lines. His charisma attracted allies and dissolved enmities, making him a unifying force among the diverse cultures he encountered. In his first major battle at the Granicus River, Alexander faced the Persian satraps. The clash was intense, with the Macedonian forces initially bogged down by the Persian cavalry. Yet, in a daring move, Alexander led the companions, his elite cavalry unit, in a charge that broke through the Persian ranks. This victory was the first stepping stone, and the world began to take notice of the young conqueror. The Battle of Issus further demonstrated his tactical brilliance. Outnumbered and fighting on unfamiliar terrain, Alexander utilized the narrow coastal plain to nullify the Persian numerical advantage. His forces struck with such ferocity that Darius III, the Persian king, fled the battlefield, leaving his family and treasures behind. This victory resonated throughout the ancient world, establishing Alexander not just as a military genius, but as a larger-than-life figure who seemed destined for greatness. The siege of Tyre was a testament to his perseverance and ingenuity. The island city, considered impregnable, withstood a 7-month siege. Yet Alexander's resolve was unshakable. He ordered the construction of a massive causeway to reach the city walls, a feat of engineering that ultimately led to Tyre's fall. His handling of the Gordian knot is perhaps the most symbolic of his audacity. Presented with an intricate knot that prophecy claimed could only be undone by the future ruler of Asia, Alexander did not waste time attempting to unravel it. Instead, he drew his sword and sliced through it. He declared that he had solved the problem in a manner befitting his destiny. His campaigns extended far beyond the known world, reaching the frontiers of India where he faced King Porus. The Battle of the Hydaspes River tested his mettle against war elephants and a determined enemy. Yet Alexander's tactical acumen ensured another victory. It was here that his troops, weary from years of campaigning, begged to return home, a request he reluctantly honored. Alexander's death at the age of 32 remains one of history's great enigmas, with theories ranging from fever to poisoning. Yet his legacy is immortal. He had forged an empire stretching from Greece to Egypt and into the heart of Asia, spreading Hellenistic culture and ideals.